Last Sunday night, millions of people tuned in to Super Bowl 54, ready to see the 49ers and the Chiefs square off. But there was another group excitedly tuning in on Sunday, hundreds of thousands of deaf Americans, ready to see Berlin-based American deaf artist Christine Sun Kim perform a sign language rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner and America the Beautiful alongside Yolanda Adams and Demi Lovato. Kim, known as CSK to the deaf community, was the first deaf Asian American performer ever selected for the Super Bowl pregame, and as she explained in an interview with the sign language news channel The Daily Moth, it meant a lot to her. But you might not have realized that she was even there at all. Those who tuned into the Fox broadcast looking to see Kim's performance were disappointed, since throughout the entire 2-minute national anthem, she received only about 2 seconds of screen time. That was it. Blink and you might miss it. She laid out some of her feelings on it in an opinion article in the New York Times on Monday, and others, like deaf actor and activist Marlee Matlin, agreed, calling for inclusion of the sign language performer in the main broadcast. This is also not the first time this has happened. Super Bowl 53's national anthem deaf performer Aaron Loggins had similar treatment, but the story doesn't end with the main broadcast, and the rest has to do with dpan.tv.
It is a network that exists online of basically deaf people with lots of different artistic interests, and they've come together to create a network that has lots of different shows that are all available in ASL. There was supposed to be a direct feed from the camera that was specifically designed to be focused on the signer.
Many deaf people are aware that the main broadcast is not going to include very much of the sign performance, so they tune into dpan's stream instead. But deaf audiences tuning in and hoping to see Kim's work in its entirety would also be disappointed.
You were able to see a little more than half of the first song, which was America the Beautiful, and then for, I would say, almost half of the national anthem, which was the song that everyone was very excited to see. And the camera pans to a player who's not particularly expressive and doesn't really know or care that they're on TV, so we're watching that for another, minute or so.
So even the part that was specifically designed to show the entire performance for the deaf audience was co-opted to get more B-roll for the main broadcast, ensuring that no one would be able to see CSK's full work. All of this said, both Kim and Loggins have expressed hope and support for the NFL's strides towards accessibility. And there may actually be another force here able to produce some real change.
When hearing community members speak up about what they want to see, networks feel pressured that the people who are really watching, not just, those deaf people over there, but no, everybody was very excited about seeing something that they didn't get to see. I think it causes them to put a little bit more emphasis and a little bit more respect towards what else was happening, what they could have been doing.
So the onus is on us, the hearing population, to make Fox listen in order for the estimated over 11 million deaf and hard of hearing people in the US to finally get full access to this iconic part of American culture, and for the hard work of these deaf performers to really be seen.
My heart really goes out to the deaf performers who spend so many weeks and months preparing for a sign language performance, because so much goes into it. It's not just one person who can do that. Generally, you need to get feedback from other people. You have to sign it a few times. Does this make sense? Does it feel right for me? Does it look right for the audience? There's a lot of levels and a lot of layers of things that have to go into making that performance ready.
Thank you all for watching. If you like that, subscribe for more. Visit silverchips.mbhs.edu to see all of our writers' hard work, or check out our photo staff on Instagram at mbhssco.